One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it is worth watching. This is purely an experimental video, not sponsored by anyone. I purchased Vida V1 Pro in the month of March 2024. So in the last 16 months I used it only within Mumbai city. I was planning to experiment on one of the weekends how it performs on a long journey. So I planned for a 2 days 1 night trip from Mumbai to Daman. The distance between my residence in JVLR, Andheri to Daman is approximately 162 km. Vida V1 Pro's range in Eco mode is 110 km and in Ride mode it is 85 km as shown in the display. Also in fast charger, you can charge the vehicle up to 80% only. Ether fast charger automatically stops at 80%. So the range I have to consider is only 85 km in Eco mode, although it is displaying 91 km. And the same is 65 km in Ride mode at 80% charge. So I have to stop at least once in between to charge the vehicle. Vida's own app doesn't show the availability of the charges properly. So as Ether has better application, so I used Ether Grid Android app for locating chargers. As you can see, there are chargers around Vasai and the next charger is in Manor. There are no chargers till Vapi. However, if we take a diversion, there are 2 chargers in Daman. Also have to keep in mind the fact that if there is only one charger at one place, it may or may not work. So I have to plan for return accordingly. As you can see, between Vasai East to Vapi, there is only one charger in Manor, which is at 39 km distance. Hence, if the charger will not work, still I can come back to Vasai East charging grid. As there are many chargers in Vapi, no backup plan required. I'll stay in a hotel in Vapi, which is just 2 km away from Ether charging station. So let's start. Charging is at 80%. It is 1:41 p.m. Our next stop is at Ether charging grid Vasai East, which is showing 35 km away. I reached Vasai East charging grid. The time now is 3:16 p.m. I have taken 1 hour 35 minutes and used a 30% battery to cover 35 kilometers. There is heavy traffic from Mumbai to Vasai. Now I will charge the vehicle from 50% to 80%, which will take 25 minutes as Vida takes 65 minutes to charge from 0 to 80%. There are also 2 more chargers just in front of the Ether showroom in Vasai. So battery charged to 80% in 25 minutes. Time is now 3:50 p.m. and my next stop is Ether Grid Manor, which is 38 km away. So I reached Manor. Time is now 5 p.m. Used a 32% battery to cover 38 km. Battery left is 48% and will charge from 48% to 80%. It will take 26 minutes to charge. There is a restaurant, Vital Kamat, where I am going to have my snacks, and by that time the scooter will be also charged to 80%. The restaurant is neat and clean and a clean washroom. Food quality is good and reasonably priced. You can try here. The battery charged to 80% now. Time is 5:30 p.m. and our next stop is Ether Grid Vapi, which is 79 km away. I'll take a break in between to stretch. Finally, I reached Vapi at 8:02 p.m. and the charge left is 8%. I have used 72% charge to cover a distance of 79 km. I have taken 2 hours 30 minutes to reach here. So here are the stats at the end of today's journey. I'm having my dinner in Toral Dining Hall. It is famous for authentic Gujarati thali, which is priced at 380 per person. The food tastes awesome. Each and every dish was tasty. Found it to be a bit noisy as it was very crowded due to weekends. So today is the day 2 of my 2-day trip from Mumbai to Daman. I'm left with 75% charge. Today I'll explore Daman. As Daman is 15 kilometers away from Vapi, I'll drive in Ride mode. Range is showing as 64 km. Let's start. I'll go to Devka Beach now. I have reached Devka Beach, considered as one of the most photographed beaches in Daman. Devka Beach is situated in Nani Daman. This is a coastal air road, and left to me is Devka Beach. This is 27th July 2025. The weather is awesome, not much rush around here. Due to high tide, low tide, the beach you can see is far away, but the weather is super cool. I am enjoying this ride in my Vida V1 Pro. Now let's go to Nani Daman Fort. On the way there is Daman Go-Kart. Go-karting is available at a cost of 600 per person. It is not that great, but yeah, it is good for kids. This is Nani Daman Fort. I am feeling like not going inside, so I'll go back. The charging left is 50%. I'll now go to Ether charging grid Vapi. I reached with 33% charge. Time is now 12:33 pm. It will take approximately 38 minutes to charge from 33% to 80%. Finally, now it's time to return to Mumbai. Battery charged to 82%. Time is now 1:45 pm. The next stop is Ethergrid Manor. In the map, it is showing 87.70 km. While coming, the distance was 79 km, but return is showing 87 km, which will be a bit risky to cover with 80% charge. In the map, it is showing to take a U-turn as the charger is located in the other side of the route. This increased the distance by 7 km. So I'll take the under flyover route, which is just located before the charging station, so that I don't have to cover the additional distance. You can see battery is 4%. The limp mode is active now. Battery is at 0% now. The charger is 50 meters away. This is a bit risky. I would suggest to take the Dahanu route if you are not acquainted with the route. But I didn't take Dahanu route as it was increasing the travel time. Time is now 6 pm. From 0 to 80%, it will take 65 minutes, and I'll have snacks in the same restaurant. Time is now 7:10 pm. From here my residence is 77 km away, but as it will be dark in some time, I'll drive in ride mode so that I can cover up the distance till Basai. Also, there is a charger in Chinchote in Basai closer to the highway, which is 45 km away from here. I reached the Ethergrid Chinchote. This is the worst place to charge. It's all dark here. I request Ether to take necessary steps against the vendors. At least keep the charging place clean. I'll not charge till 80% as my residence is 31 km away from here. I'll need 50% charge to cover the remaining distance. Hence, we'll top up to 50% here, which will take 15 minutes. So the journey is over. Take a look at the feedback. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to know anything which I missed in this video, please do comment.